friends. Welcome to the Coffee Run Live. It is a very obviously delayed version today. I am at home. I've come home from the gym. We bought a new fridge. Our fridge died. So we bought a new fridge a few weeks ago and it needs to be plumbed in. And I've trotted off to the gym. Dom had it all under control this morning. And I've come home to this. There's like a hole in my floor. Freaking disaster zone. So funny. So, which is fine because, it'll be solved. Oh, look, I've just found the cat who's been hiding. That's really funny. So I thought I had my plan of what it was that I was going to talk with you about today, and I have been thrown into a bit of a complete spin. So it's kind of like, quick plot twist, costume change. Let's talk about something different. So I think this is a thing where, there are times in your life, in your business, in your marketing, in your messaging, with everything that you do, where things won't always go according to your plan. And you've got to be resilient enough to be able to jump in, change it, make a different choice, make a different decision, and sometimes roll with it. So maybe you're, I don't know, if you think about it, maybe your power's not working and that would really suck. I don't know how you could spend some time journaling, or you could write a blog so that when the power comes on, you can go and do whatever. There's times a friend of mine was sharing that there's a guy that she knows, a friend of hers, was set to do this big tour of the US and rolled up at border security and they wouldn't actually let him in the country. And so it's like, well, that's really shit. Could you imagine? So I've got like Visible Live planned for May. And imagine, being turned down at the airport and it's like, oh shit, I can't get to any of the venues. I can't get to any of the people. It's like, that's a freaking plot twist and a half. What are you going to do? And I guess you've got a couple of choices when you're faced with things that happen not quite in the way that you expected to. One is that you can crack a bit of a tanty and whatever. Like I've had to shift things around today. That's fine. Important things like my cleaners were coming today. Obviously, there's no water, so they can't clean anything that requires water, like toilets and showers and kitchens and sinks and all that sort of stuff. Can't mop floors without water. I guess like you chuck a tantrum, or you can go, okay, well, this is cool. I wonder what this is going to bring. So what's really good is, we've got, people here probably all day now. So it'll just change. I've come out of my office. I'll be working in the disaster that's the kitchen. But I wrote a lot last night, and I've actually written a lot in my journal this morning about different things and like written a blog and all that type of stuff. So I'll spend today typing that out. So, the thing, I guess, like what you guys, I'll know that you'll find is that you might not always have things go according to plan. Maybe people don't show up at an event that you thought that they would. Maybe they say something, or they ask a silly question, what you might think is a silly question, or they just like they push your buttons and maybe things don't quite work out the way that you think. But this is where your resilience will kick in and your ability to quickly adapt. Like the faster you adapt, the quicker you adapt and be ready for the plot twist costume change, the easier it's going to be. And it's a skill, I believe. The easier it's going to be moving forward for everything that you do, for how you build your business, how you grow your business, how you mentor and coach and everything like that. Hey, Matt. Hey, Catherine. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. So it's all about being resilient, right? And things don't always work out the way that we have planned. Actually, I knew it was going to work in. So I wrote, actually, let me just get that, because the wobbles must be driving you crazy, because they're driving me freaking crazy. Consequently, I haven't even been able to have a shower since coming home from the gym. So you get me all like hot and sweaty. And so one of the things that I wrote about yesterday is that you can still have everything planned within an inch of its life, right? You can have your content planned, you can have everything sorted, but there's a time and a place for you to rely on structure, and there's a time and a place for you to allow the space for your flow to kick in. And I guess, there's always something we can do. There's always more to do, and this is what I was writing about yesterday. There's you know, if you think about it, we've all got the same number of hours in the day. We all have to message. We all have to blog. We all have to do our live streams. We all have to market ourselves. We all have to get ourselves out there. We all have to deliver on the services that we're selling. And, you know, there's always more to do. There's more live streams to do. There's more marketing to do. There's more blogs to do. There's more emails to do. But there comes a point where it's like, okay, you know, if there's a plot twist, no one is going to die, you guys, and the world will not end. I promise you, the world will not end if you go, I can't talk about the thing that's in my content plan today because I'm not feeling it, or my kitchen's just been ripped out, or the floor's got a freaking hole in it, or, you know, kids are home from school, or, you know, whatever it is. Everything can be figured out. Everything is workable. It's just sometimes you've got to think of it as quick costume change, plot twist. What can I do next? So rather than getting hung up in, I've got to do this, I've got to do this, I've got to do this. Sometimes it's about going, well, fuck, that's not quite how I planned it. What's the message here? What's the learning? How can I adapt? How can I move forward? So there you go. That is my very messy kitchen. It's my plot twist for today. So I'm going to go and type up the writing that I did yesterday for you. So I'll pop that up later. In Who Runs the World, we've got 6 sleeps, you guys, to go for that. And I am beyond excited to kick your ass for a whole 7 days, helping you to create visibility that actually results in profits, actually results in new clients, actually results in, you know, the things that you want: money, clients, freedom, flexibility, choice, lifestyle, all of that sort of stuff. You know, there's no point in being visible just for the sake of being visible. You want to be visible so that and market yourself like a freaking rock star in the process, because it's going to help you help more people and make a fuck ton of money along the way. So, can you hear that? That's what we're going to have to do with. Plot twist. So Who Runs the World starts on Tuesday, and I'm very, very excited about it. I haven't got anything prepped because I'm not in my normal space. So you can head to nicolamoras.com.au/Who Runs the World. No spaces. And of course, he who runs the world is you. You run your world through your choices, through your ability to adapt, hey Sarah, and your ability to be able to do what you do. So rock on, friends. Have a really great, fantastic, and an awesome and amazing day. Get out there, go help some people, have a whole shit ton of fun doing it, and remember, the world is ready for your brand of awesomeness. I'll talk to you tomorrow in a much more calm, normal state. Or not, whatever the day brings. All right, see ya.